Hello again, this is Brother Sean, and I'm sharing with you now a short video titled, well, it's video 8, and it's titled The Loss of Community, and it's part of the Heart to Soul series, hopefully an inspiration for your heart in seeking divine intimacy with the Beloved. But first, I would like us to just reflect, if we may, on a beautiful reading, rather a quote, from One River Many Wells by a good friend, Matthew Fox. The Dalai Lama laments the loss of community in modern life, a sense of community that rural and less consumer-driven societies cherished. He says, "We have, in my view, created a society in which people find it harder and harder to show one another basic affection. In place of the sense of community and belonging, which we find such a reassuring feature of less wealthy and generally rural societies, we find a high degree of loneliness and alienation. Despite the fact that millions live in close proximity to one another, it seems that many people, especially among the old, have no one to talk to but their pets." He calls us to the challenge of creating the same degree of harmony and tranquility as those more traditional communities, while benefiting fully from the material developments of the world as we find it today. Because of the truth of interdependence among all beings, we come to see that the habitual sharp distinction we make between self and others is an exaggeration. We come to see that there is no self-interest completely unrelated to others' interests. Due to the fundamental interconnectedness which lies at the heart of reality, your interest is also my interest. In other words, community already is. We need to remove the obstacles in us that prevent it from happening. And Matthew goes on to share something quite interesting. The ancient teaching of humanity's interdependence with all of creation is announced by numerous Christian mystics. Consider the wonderful Hildegard von Bingen, the 12th century Benedictine abbess and musician, artist, healer, and homeopath. God has arranged all things in the world in consideration of everything else. Everything that is in the heavens, on the earth, and under the earth is penetrated with connectedness, is penetrated with relatedness. Is this awareness not the same as that of the Lakota people who pray with the sacred pipe for all our relations? Relationship lies at the center of existence and creation in all of its myriad expressions. And as Meister Eckhart put it, relation is the essence of everything that exists. Relationship is at the heart of all existence, all community. Community is relation, and relation is community. Therefore, life itself requires what Eckhart calls an equality of being. This loss of community has a devastating impact on all of us. And we see it today with the younger generation, the young children growing up, particularly with one-parent families, and through no fault of their own. The one parent struggles with various multitasking jobs around the house, to keep bread on the table, and to bring a little love and blessing into her own life or his life and the lives of their beloved children. But when the child becomes naughty, it usually is as a result where they require attention. They're seeking an appraisal from the parent, but instead they're given a rebuke and sent to their room. So their communication is usually electronic. And many young children today from a very early age, and I know this from my own nieces and nephews, and great nieces and nephews, they spend hours and hours and hours playing with their Game Boys or on the internet. So their best friend is an electronic friend. And they grow through life not knowing how to communicate. And they've lost an important gift which is valued in that community, and that's people skills. And within our own community, the Teo community, it wasn't a community that was inspired by man. The vision was given by God through Lord Kuthumi, who incarnated as Francis of Assisi in the 12th century, and also, I believe, as Sri Chinmoy, the great pacifist, who spread love and blessing and light across the world in this generation. And they both instilled a sense of belonging, of coming together in love and sharing simple agape. The emphasis wasn't on, oh, come and have a look at my material possessions and acquisitions, but rather, come and share my love. Not my physical love, but my love of the sacred. And today, if we're going to make an impact on the world, first we need to begin with ourselves. We need to begin with finding out, who am I, why am I here, and what is my life purpose? What are my life lessons? And I pray that the Teo community of interfaith Franciscan Universalist monks, of men and women, of different faith traditions and none, will come and share their love with no expectations. We work together as brothers and sisters. We come together as an online community for prayer. Most try to join me in the morning, the evening, but many try to join us for the live vigil at 9 o'clock London time every evening, which is dedicated for the restoration of the Divine Feminine back in Jerusalem, the holy city of God, the birthplace of the Abrahamic faith, Jew, Muslim and Christian, who have lost the sense of community. Yet they live together, but they despise one another. There's an inequality in their religious communities. So today, Matthew Fox endorses the teachings of Meister Eckhart, the Dalai Lama, and the wonderful Hildegard von Bingen, to return to the reality of what is community. And community survival is really down to you and me. What am I willing to do? How far will I go with it? What is my commitment? And there needs to be commitment and a degree of self-sacrifice. But it's a heart response to the divine in the sacred of creation. It's where we come together and embrace the divine through the natural world, which is the soul of Francis, Sri Chinmoy, and all the great teachers. I hope that this short video has been of some help to you in reawakening the divine community within you.